Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and I'll let you know every time I post. There are 2 really helpful strategies for step-parents to know that help more than anything, and it's well worth knowing them, and these are they. The first is to let life have an effect on what you're wanting to change. Don't try and initiate change yourself. If you do, then you will be blamed, and it'll be your arrival in the family that'll be pointed at as to the reason why stuff has to be different. Instead, work out exactly what it is you'd like to change and keep an eye on it. Then work out as well what those changes could mean and what sort of changes you want. But then don't initiate the change. Keep it to yourself and wait for life to push to make those changes for you. The thing about that is you might feel as though you need yet again more patience to push this through. But believe me, once you've worked out what you want, it's extraordinary how quickly opportunities present themselves for change to happen in the way that you want it. And that way you can get life's energy to make those family changes that do the hard lifting for you. And you can be the bystander that just supports it through and change happens. And the second strategic thing is to recognise that you're dealing with stepchildren, and children change. They grow up. They never stay the same. Even this week will be different to next week. Sometimes it doesn't seem as though a lot of change is happening with the children at all, and this is going to go on forever and ever and ever. But then suddenly there are a series of rapid changes, and the child will grow up quickly or start doing something new or have learnt to do something or will be old enough to be able to come home on the bus on their own or sort themselves out or whatever. So those 2 strategies of waiting for life to make those changes for you, but be ready for them so you know what changes you want. And secondly, to know that what's going on at the moment is only going to be a very short-term thing because the child will grow up. And with growing up, they change. And likewise, if you're ready with what changes you want, you will be able to have an influence when the opportunities present themselves and the children can do more and take more responsibility and have a bigger hand in looking after themselves. Or if you're struggling with your partner doing too much looking after of them, there will be times when opportunities where it's possible for you to break that link and for your partner to not feel so beholden to them. It's a question of the 2 strategies being allowing the forces of the universe to do the heavy lifting for you, and you be the enabler, but not the initiator. We run workshops, sessions, and email response service, and we write booklets. Look in the description box below for links to our social media and website. Hi, thanks for joining me today. Would you like to know 2 very useful strategies for being a step parent?